What is up, guys? It is TheCitrusPanda here today, and I'm coming at you with episode 46 of my Adventure Quest Let's Play. So we're going to be doing the Twilight set quest today. We're going to the same place as we did for the Overlord set, but we have to select the Twilight set this time. Also, the rainbow is where the communicant set is, so we'll be doing that at some point, but I'm probably going to do that off camera. So the communicant set, the Morningstar set, and the Asgardian set will probably be done off camera, simply for the fact of time, and for the fact that they're pretty much the same as the Twilight and the Overlord quest, where you're pretty much just killing the same things over and over again. And like the Overlord quest, I am going to basically start killing all the level 45s. I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to start it back up when I'm fighting the level 60s. Okay, guys, so here we are at the first level 60 monster. The last time I was going through all these things, unfortunately, it wasn't like the Overload quest. I was not healing every 2 times. I don't know if possibly that was because I was at the lower level area and they don't heal you as much, or something along those lines, but I was kind of confused. So I'm going to play it safe this round and only use a little bit of my mana. I'm going to attack normally for a little bit, and then I'll start attacking with a weapon. I'm going to attack normally, and then I'm going to attack with spells in a little bit. I want to make sure how many times I can go before I get a heal. Let's see, what can I use against him? Fire. Okay. We'll use Cosmic Blaze. I got a couple new spells because I'm level 65. I did some farming. I actually hit my EXP cap yesterday when I was farming at Dracath. But I did Dracath I think 2 times today, possibly. Yeah, 2 times. And I got Augur Storm and Invisible Blast, I think it is. Invisible Blast is a wind spell. Invisible Blast is amazing. It's really good. It hits a lot. Like it's a single strike thing, so it's kind of like along the lines of that Water Dragon Blast, where you know, if you don't hit, then it kind of sucks, but if you hit, wow, it hits a lot. I think I hit like a 359 a couple minutes ago when I was fighting something. It was over. I think it was over 360. It's quite a bit of damage. Also, after I was originally planning to just play Adventure Quest a lot last night, but then I hit my EXP cap because I was farming at Dracath. So that kind of failed with that. However, afterward I got on Fallout New Vegas, and I was playing that. I finally got to New Vegas. You don't actually get there until a little bit into the game. I didn't really stop for too many side quests either. I mean, I did stop for the one where you have to help the ghouls or whatever, but yeah, well, you don't have. Yeah, you have to help them launch the rockets, and then you can either choose to help them launch them or plant bombs in the fuel so they die. But anyway, I finally got to New Vegas, and oh look, I healed. Okay, that's good. I finally got to New Vegas, the New Vegas strip in that game, like where the casinos are and stuff. And you get to pick what side you're on at that point in the game. And Benny is also there. And if you didn't know, Benny is the guy who like shoots you at the beginning of the game. So most people who play the game choose to kill him. So did I. I actually have a really high speech level in that game, like talking, and you get a bunch of more options. So I convinced him to go up to a private room upstairs. And then I took out a razor blade and just killed him. Like basically just assassinated him. And then my companion beat him to death with a pole cue, like one of those little pole sticks that you use for playing pole. Anyways, this isn't a video about Fallout New Vegas. I'm just having a lot of fun with that game right now. So anyway. Yeah, I do have a question for any of you guys who do watch the Adventure Quest Let's Plays. If you even play Adventure Quest, I don't know, maybe you just watch the Let's Plays and you don't play, but if you play Adventure Quest, or even if you don't play Adventure Quest, what other games do you guys play? They don't have to be for the PC. You know, what games do you guys play? Do you guys play like Fallout New Vegas, you know, you play some Assassin's Creed, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know these games. But, yeah, I'm a pretty big PC gamer. I like PC games. I love Steam. I mean, Adventure Quest was the first game I ever played on the PC. I played it back in, like, early 2005. I remember that. It was a long time ago, but I remember playing, and I remember my dad helping me sign up because I had no idea how to sign up and stuff. And at the time, my password was ridiculous. I had to change that many years ago. Anyway, yeah, and it was basically like the first game I ever played. I don't know. Yeah, what was the first game you guys ever played? That's the question of the day. What was the first game you guys ever played? See, I guess I played different games before this, but like on the PC, like any game like where, I don't know, like an RPG where you log into your account. This was the first game that I did that with. The first game I ever played was, I don't really know what game I played, but I know I probably played PS2 with my brother. I used to play PS2 all the time. I remember this old game called War of the Monsters or something like that. It was, I don't know if it was a ripoff of Godzilla or something, but it was called War of the Monsters, and you fight in these cities, and you'd pick a monster to fight with, and there were like 9 monsters or something like that. And that was a fun game. I also remember Gauntlet Dark Legacy. That's an older game, but it was for the PS2, and we played that game a lot. If you don't know what Gauntlet Dark Legacy is, it used to be like an arcade game, but then they brought it to PS2, and it is an awesome game. In fact, my brother and I were actually, I guess like a month ago, at the beginning, actually it was the beginning of summer, we started actually playing Gauntlet Dark Legacy again this year, but we haven't played it for a while. Anyway, let's see here. Dark Zard. Well, you know, he's just a Dark Zard. He's not very impressive. Invisible Blast. I want to show you how much this hits. Ready? Yeah, it didn't show the number, but I don't even know what his starting HP was. But as you can see, he hits quite a bit. I'm going to use it one more time so you guys can actually maybe see a number. I don't know why Adventure Quest sometimes doesn't show the numbers, but it does it. Yeah, 365. It does that a lot though. I don't know why, but you can hit it and it still does damage, but it just kind of doesn't show that it does damage. I wish it always just show what happened up there, because sometimes when it does that, I think that I miss, and I don't know if I hit them or not because I'm not paying attention, and it's kind of funny. But anyway, and yeah, actually my main work zone, if you've ever seen all my characters, I think in some episodes I do start out the character selection screen, so you probably have seen my main. His name is Work Zone. I came up with that name because I had a comforter on my bed, and it had it was like a construction workplace, and there's a sign that says Work Zone, so I used that. It was called Work. I just used Work Zone as my name. The funny thing was back then when I started playing this game, I had no idea what stats and attributes were, so my character really sucked. And then recently, like a couple months, I would play this game off and on. It wasn't like one of those games where I'd be like, I'm playing. Basically what I mean is I would just get on, like every once in a while. I knew I would get on every single year for Christmas, and then usually for Halloween, just because I liked the events. And other than that, I didn't really play the game that much. However, recently, like I guess whenever I started the Let's Play, I kind of wanted to play the game. And then my Let's Play of Adventure Quest has been going on for like a year. But about like, I don't know, like 20 episodes in, I stopped doing it for like 7 months. And then, I don't know, recently, like a couple months ago, I started it back up. And I've been doing like, trying to do like daily videos for the past couple weeks. But yeah, I haven't actually made another video or anything else other than Adventure Quest in the past couple weeks. And Adventure Quest is just such a fun and easy game to record. I'd recommend it for anybody who just wants to get into some fun recording. It seems like it has a good community too, like with some people. You know, we got like Ubear, and some other people. I can't really think of the other ones, but I was watching some of the I forget his name, but he was this one guy, and he was killing Moonray, which is actually one of the hardest people in this game to kill. He's really hard to kill. If you don't know who he is, you can head on over to the Void. If you go to Granamore, and then click on the moon, and then go to the Void, he is one of the monsters you can encounter there. He is ridiculous. He has like 35,000 health. And he is very, very powerful. I ran into him on this guy, actually, on this character, and then I tried to kill him on my main, which I still got killed in one hit. He gives tons of gold. Let me tell you, he gives you I don't know if it's gold or it's XP, but I think it's 1.4 million gold. Yeah, it's a lot of gold. But to kill him, it takes a lot of skill. I mean, there's this guy in Decimator armor with all this stuff, which that basically does he had a setup that was 5%. 5% of darkness resistance. Mine's 55. His was 5. And this was still a hard fight for him. Like, the guy with the Moon Ray person was still hitting like over 100 on him. And, you know, if he was easier to kill, it would be like the best way to level up in the game. But he's ridiculous. I mean, there's no point to even try to kill him because he's really hard to kill. Okay, I'm actually gonna whip out my whatchamacallit, the flaming sword. I don't know what it's called. Knight's Sway. By the way, guys, this will be a longer video, just like the Overlord set, because like the Overlord set, this is gonna take a while to actually complete. Hopefully, if there's a dice roll, I do not mess up. I actually want to tell you a funny story. The Overlord set quest, after I got done with the whole quest, after redoing it, basically, because I died, so I had to redo the whole thing. So I basically did the quest 2 times, and then I bought some of the stuff. I bought the armor and the weapon, and then I noticed that I didn't buy the shield or the pet. I was just so mad at myself. So I had to do it a 3rd time. I did it off camera because it was actually after I stopped recording and I was going to test out the Overlord set. And I was so angry at myself. I'm like, how did I forget to get the shield? It's like one of the main reasons I wanted it was because with the armor and the shield, your fire resistance is very good. It's kind of funny though, because I'm doing this quest for level 60 armor right now, but in 10 levels I can use another armor. And I have a feeling, I don't have a feeling actually, I know I'm going to pass up my main in levels, so it's not even going to be my main anymore. This is going to be my main character. It's mostly just because on my main, I never really used that farming location where you kill Dracath. I never really knew about it. I would just kind of level up in whatever way I could, and I wasn't really too concerned about leveling up. Like, I would just kind of play the game. And I was trying to get level 75, but it just took forever. You know, I'd try to do different quests and stuff, and then I figured out Dracath, and then I got like to level 70 to 73 on my main, and like so quick. But most of the time when I play Adventure Quest, I'm playing on this character. Off camera, I like to just kind of like AFK, battle monsters. Not AFK it, but like I'll go and play on PS3 Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. Awesome game, by the way. Seems like that's the only game I play on PS3, unless I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops with my friends, which is every once in a while, because that's like the game that we all have. So, yeah. Anyways, so I don't really find Call of Duty Black Ops too much fun, but I think this goes for anything. If you're playing it with your friends, or if you're doing it with your friends, anything, it's more fun. Like, you could go and stand at Walmart with a group of friends, and it would be more fun than hanging out with yourself, probably. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like Call of Duty, we just kind of like, if we go online, we just kind of mess around and just have fun. We don't even really try to go for kills. And then in zombies, we just do like challenges to ourselves. Like, we'll be like prone challenge. That was funny. We had to stay prone the whole game. We got to round like 8 or something. It was pretty funny. But anyway, that's besides the point. But anyways, I will sit and play Naruto, and since it's like a lobby-based game, you have to join a lobby, and then you have to go and fight somebody one-on-one. So it takes a while sometimes for people to join your game, or in between the loading screens, like when I'm picking my character. When I'm done picking my character, but they have to pick theirs, I'll come over to Adventure Quest and press some buttons and then keep on playing. That's actually how I farm Dracath a lot of times too. Like I'll do it in between loading screens and stuff like that, which is pretty funny. But it works really well because I can play a game that's really fun, and then I can do the farming on this game, which is also pretty fun because I keep on getting levels. But it's less of farming on this game because I only take a turn like every, I don't know, like 3 or 4 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes I take a turn on this game pretty much. Thankfully, then there's no time limit on your turns. Let's see. I'm surprised that I've just been able to talk this whole video. I usually don't have like things to talk about the whole time. Also, I have a thing to talk about. I just came into my mind. Adventure Quest for mobile phones. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys do? You think it would be a good idea to have Adventure Quest on mobile phones? I always thought that it would be awesome to be able to play Adventure Quest on a mobile phone. Why? Well, because it would make things more convenient. Like, I wouldn't have to sit at my computer to play. I could lay in my bed and play. I could be downstairs and play. I could be anywhere and play the game. Although I think, well, I wouldn't think. I know it would take an internet connection. So it would be like one of those games where you have to kind of like be connected to Wi-Fi to play, or you need unlimited data. But I don't have unlimited data, so I'd have to be connected to Wi-Fi when I play. See, the only thing that I would see would be the problem with that is the small screen. However, if they can make it happen, you know. They might have to modify it, but even just like this, the only thing I'm saying is it might be kind of hard because touchscreens, for instance, it would have to be downsized so much, like a really small screen. So imagine like trying to click the attack button. Or imagine trying to click one of these things. You'd have to go into spells and click. But misclicking would be the worst thing. And it would probably happen quite a bit, you know what I mean? Like you would try to click attack and you click something else. That's the only problem I see there. But I thought it would be cool. In fact, on some mobile devices, you can play the game if your mobile device has Flash. So you can't do it on like an iPhone. But like if you have a tablet that runs Flash, you can run the game, but it's really laggy because for Christmas this I think it was the past year, yeah, I got a tablet from this one place. We had to return it, but for the time I had it, I could play that. I played Adventure Quest. I tried to play Adventure Quest on it. It was pretty laggy, but I could play it. It didn't work right, or something was wrong with it, so we returned it, and they asked if we want another one, but I really didn't need another one. I just kind of decided, nah, I'm good. But anyway, that's besides the point. Okay, why am I still using a fire weapon on this guy? I should be using a light weapon. I guess I'm trying to go for the burn effect. The burn effect on that sword is amazing. With the addition of having your pets and the sword, if the sword does the burning damage, the more it hits. So if it gets the burn status on the enemy, you actually hit more with your normal attacks, which is awesome. Okay, here's the moment of truth. We're not going to be able to get past this, I'll tell you that. Oh, wow. We got past it. We got past it. Wow. Oh my god, we did it. We did it without failing. Oh man, that was awesome. That was awesome. Wow, this was a lot easier than the Overlord quest. Well, why don't you just go die in a hole? I came this far, I will not die now. That is another spell I just got. He dodged the second attack. However, it is a very good skill, as far as I can see. That wasn't actually a good representation of how good it was. I'll try to use it again. Let's see here. Pow, pow. Yeah, there we go. That was what I wanted. And thank you for King Xcock, who kind of explained how Lucky Strikes work. So there is a 10% chance for Lucky Strikes to happen. No matter if your luck is 5 or 200, it is a 10% chance, apparently. I still want to see, like, look that up on the wiki and stuff to see the exact things, like how much it increases per level and stuff like that. But it stays at 10% of the attacks. However, you hit more the higher your stat is. So if your luck is 200, your lucky strike will be a lot. If your luck is 15 like mine, it's not going to hit as much. Also, if you didn't notice, I have 175 at intellect. Yes, I did some intellect training. I'm going for 200. It is very expensive though. I have to do Dracath in between because it is very expensive to do. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna make the same mistake this time. I will buy everything. Everything is mine. Also, I'm gonna sell this because I'm gonna be getting the weapon from here. Okay, so I gotta get the Gloom's cloak. I'm gonna get Gloom's insignia. Unfortunately, I can't get the level 75 version yet. I'm gonna get the weapon now. Do they have the magic weapon? I thought there was a magic weapon. Possibly it is a higher level. I'm pretty dang sure there is a magic weapon that goes with it, but I probably just can't use it yet. See, I don't know if that... I don't know. I'm just going to use that because the full set bonus for this is pretty dang good. And why not? We'll buy the pet just for good measure. How much money do we have? 3K? Okay, let's go. Abandon quest. We don't care anymore. Let's see what our darkness resistance now is. I don't even know why I still have this thing. It's like a level 10 pet and it's automatically equipped. It's weird. Also, in updated adventure quest, I noticed pets. Well, I didn't know. I noticed this a long time ago, but I thought maybe they always did this, and I just never really noticed. But you can actually switch pets without your turn being skipped. I never really took notice of this too much until very recently when I was on a YouTube video and they commented that they changed it. Because you used to have to use the pet whistle if you wanted to change pets in the same turn. So yeah, that's not the case anymore. Gloom's cloak, Gloom's insignia. Let's put the Glooms on ease at the same time. 45 to darkness. That is pretty good. Dracath will be even easier now. Ooh, that's nice. A 164. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I want to get my intellect to 180, and then I'm gonna level up dexterity a little bit because I need my dexterity up, and then I'm gonna level up some luck. I did detrain endurance. I'm probably gonna detrain it again because I was just making sure my HP was above 500, and since I leveled up so many times, it's get above 500 again. But anyways, guys, I'm just rambling on at this point. I'll see you guys next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this longer video. See you guys next time.